shut down everything. I guess that's what they want. They want the government to cease working. So yung matuloy yung kanilang mga destabilization na ginagawa.
Ayan guys, mainit-init pa ang balitang ito sa ating mga kababayan dyan, Luzon, Visayas and Mindanao. So also po sa ating mga kababayan abroad. So ito po grabe po ang sinabi ng ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos dito sa ambos interview ng ating mga mainstream media. So ngayong araw po ito mismo guys, grabe So ito guys, kaagad hindi po natin to pwedeng palalagpasin itong pinahayag ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos para sa ating lahat. So especially po doon sa mga nag-aakma na talagang gustong paalisin siya sa kanyang panunungkulan, ng mga destabilisasyon na binabato nila kay President Bongbong Marcos. So walang iba po ito kundi yung mga Duterte, yung mga DDS guys. So panoorin niyo po ito mga kababayan. Ito po yung sagot ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. Ito talaga yung pinakagusto ko kay Pangulong Bongbong Marcos, na talagang inilabas na niya yung kanyang pangil kumbaga bilang presidente guys, yung kanyang tapang para sa hindi para sa kanya kundi para sa atin lahat ito guys, para sa mga mamamayang Pilipino. Alam naman po natin guys na ang mga Duterte ay for their own interest lamang po yung kanilang ginagawaan So nakikita na po ng taong bayan. So ngayon guys, hindi na po tayo magpapatumpik-tumpik pa. Ito po yung sinabi ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos doon sa kanyang interview. Guys, naku grabe So tahas ang sinabi ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos na he will shut down. Hindi pwedeng ganun na lang. Ay, grabe, parang ito talaga yung pinakagusto ko sa lahat ng sinabi ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos, na in case na sumang-ayon yung Supreme Court dito sa final na kaso na ni Attorney Vic Rodriguez, patungkol nga po dito sa blank items dito sa GAA. So guys, ito, panoorin nyo ito ang sinabi ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. So napakahaba to guys ng interview na ito na nasagot lahat ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos.
Sir, on budget lang po, sir. May we have your reaction dun sa final lang po na challenge before the Supreme Court ni former ES Vic Rodriguez. What do you think of this, sir? Unconstitutional daw yung GAA.
Well, I've read some of the filing, the complaint. Well, the Solzhen, of course, will be the ones who will argue for the government. And he tells me, Solzhen Maynard tells me that we're on a solid footing in terms of constitutionality. I don't know why they bothered to file that, because napakahirap ng kanilang assertion. It clearly doesn't. Well, anyway, it's not for me to make the argument. We'll let the Sultan make the argument before the Supreme Court. We're very confident that our case is strong.
Pero just in case lang, sir, na pumabor, not in favor of the admin, yung decision ng Supreme Court, meron po ba tayong contingency?
No. We shut down everything. I guess that's what they want. They want the government to cease working. So yung matuloy yung kanilang mga destabilization na ginagawa.
Sir, do you have plans, sir, to meet President Trump? Do you have plans to meet with President Trump amidst the possibility that the U.S. will freeze the aid?
The U.S. has frozen aid. But I will meet with President Trump because there's much that we need to discuss between the U.S. and the Philippines in terms of the trade, in terms of defense and security, and now the new policy on immigration. nagpauwi na yata ng ilang daan na Pilipino. So this is something that we have to work through and hopefully resolve, because the Filipinos in the United States especially have really formed a very important part already of their workforce. We'll see how we can influence the policy making in terms of immigration.
Sir, how concerning is that? Yung sinasabi po na pag-freeze ng aid?
Hindi pa maliwanag kasi. Hindi pa maliwanag. It's hard to comment because the government on the freezing of the aid, the support that blocked it. So it's not that it's very unclear what it is, because even the agencies in the U.S. government hindi nila naintindihan what it means. Ano yung tatamaan, saan yung mabawasan ang aid fund. So this is what happens. These are the growing pains of a new administration. But I'm sure that with time, these policies will crystallize and will become clearer. By which time, I will have a chance to visit with President Trump, and we can discuss it with a better understanding of what the policies are.
Mr. President, ano pa po yung mga maaasahan ng mga projects ng inyong administrasyon dito po sa Cebu?
Madami-daming listahan yan. Cebu is one of the largest areas for public investment. So it is. Well, we had a discussion today in the RDC. There are several major projects in the city. There are several major projects in the province, both in terms of connectivity, physical connectivity, in terms na pag-usapan pa namin sa Agri, baka meron tayong program para matulungan ng gobyerno, na local governments, ang national government para sa pagbaba ng presyo ng bigas. Marami kami na pag-usapan. There are several infrastructure projects that are ongoing, and dito malalaki kasi ang nakaibahan sa Cebu tends to take on the smaller projects. The province sila ang probinsya gumagawa. So lahat ng pupunta sa Cebu, karamihan ng pupunta sa Cebu na project are very significant at saka legacy projects na priority ng national government's social economic plan.
Sir, yung sa
reaction mo lang po sa manifestong support mo Cebu local.
Well, it wasn't just Cebu. It was Region 6, 7, and 8. At talagang napakalaking bagay para sa atin. Because you remember, I ran under the flag of unity. And we have seen, and I think this is something that the local governments immediately recognized. You can really get very much done pagka talagang sabay-sabay ng tatrabaho. Pagka nag-aaway, naglalaban, kinukontra, hinaharang, naghahanap ng paraan para harangin, para lang maka-political points. Walang mangyayari talaga sa atin. So we should put those attempts to one side and stay together. And this is a big block. This is the Visayas block. And with that, with them as our partners in the national government, there is so much that we can do. And I'm very grateful to all the governors of Region 6, 7, and 8 for their expressions of support. It is a very, very important part of our nation building. But malaman na at the very least dito sa Visayas ay may maaasahan tayo na magtutulungan para sa mga programa na dinadala ng pamahalaan.
Mr. President, what is the importance of improving our airports in the country, particularly regional facilities?
What is the importance?
Particularly regional, such as, let's say,
It's important for everything, for business, for tourism, for political diplomacy, it affects everything. Sabihin mo na lang walang airport. Paano tayo? May iwanan tayo ng buong mundo. And if we want to be part, if you cannot be part of the global community and the global economy if you have not that connectivity. So that's what airports serve. That doesn't only refer to the international contacts and alliances and partnerships that we have, but also for the efficiency of the delivery of public services within the country, for the government, for the different agencies, and for the business community as well.
Sir, sorry yung sa Chinese spy lang.
Top priority.
Lang propisyon, no? So ito pa po guys, no, ito talaga ang hindi makaget over itong mga DDS, yung mga kaalyado ng mga Duterte, dahil nga po dito sa pinirmahan ni President Bongbong Marcos na GAA, no? So the 20th National Convention ng IBP sa Cebu City, binigyan diin ni PBBM na walang blank item sa 2025 General Appropriation Act. No, so ayon sa Pangulo, lumasusi niyang sinuri ang 2025 budget at wala siyang ganong issue na natatagpuan. So kung mayroon man doon, yun guys, ayan po ay sa BICAM. So bago po pinasa po doon, pinasa sa GAA ay kompleto na po yun. So kung nangyari man po yun, ayan po ay sa BICAM. So dapat po, ang kakasuhan po nila dyan ay yung mga nasa BICAM, no? Yung mga nakaperma doon na bakit ganun ang nangyari. So wala pong kinalaman dyan si Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. And also guys, dagdag ko na din, sabi ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos that the law must serve all the Filipinos, not just a few. Justice must find its way to the margins, no, when it is most needed, reaching and undeserved, no, so the unseen and the unheard, no. So he urged lawyers to be agents of justice, no, to uphold truth and fairness. So grabe guys, talagang pa ito, parang nananawagan si Pangulong Bongbong Marcos kasi nowadays guys, 'di ba? Katulad ni Vice President Sara Duterte, ni Digong, mga abogado po yan, abogada, pero anong nangyari, di ba? So, dito mo makikita na talagang pagdating po sa ganong case, umiiral pa din, no, yung hindi tamang sistema, no, sa pagdating sa justice. Kaya naman guys, no, itong pagkakataon na ito, no, talagang at tinama na ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos na dapat po ang mga abogado natin ay kailangan, no, urge lawyers to be agents of justice to uphold truth and fairness. So napakalinaw po yan guys, no. So that's it for today's video guys, no. So dito po talagang sana matauhan na po itong mga DDS na to, no, na talagang gumagawa ng destabilization. Kaya sinabi ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos, he will shut down, no, para kung sakaling kakampihan ng Supreme Court itong file, itong case na final po ng mga under Duterte, no. So talagang pa rin sila kay Digong, bakit ganun pa rin sila, no, ka die hard kay Duterte, na despite po ng mga ginagawa nung nakarang administrasyon niya, no, yung pagbenta or pagkaroon niya or pagkakasundo niya nitong ating soberanya na walang iba kundi yung West Philippine Sea sa China, yung pagpapasok ng mga pogo na marami po ang nabiktima, no. At ang sabi po nila na ang Davao is the safest area, the safest city, no, safest city kung saan doon tinatago yung mga malalaking alam nyo na yun, no, mga kababayan natin, doon lahat nagtatago yung mga nahuhuli, no, mga nang bibiktima sa ating mga kababayan mismo. So mga kababayan, no, wake up call na po ito sa ating mga kababayan, no. So mga DDS, no, ayan, panoorin nyo and tingnan natin kung ano ang magiging resulta nitong final na case ni Vic Rodriguez, no, at ni Ungab, kasama ni Representative Ungab. So yan, no. So mga kababayan, wherever you are, keep safe and God bless po sa inyong lahat. And don't forget to support my channel, no, GTV Official, no, paki-like and subscribe na rin guys, no. So good day and kung hey fatchoy kung hey fatchoy sa inyong lahat, no. God bless.